Welcome back, guys. To another video, a series of videos probably. I'm going to do the Sega Genesis portion of my collection. This was as a kid, these were the ones, these were the games that I probably sunk the most time into. Me and my brother would play, and as you'll see, a lot of them are sports games. As a young kid, the NHLs, the baseballs, the basketball games, but I have some others too. So these ones it's a little different than like the GameCube, where I spent a lot of time in like my dorm room playing. This was like at home with my brothers, and I had pretty much had free reign of it. I didn't have any older brothers trying to play it. It was just me, and then my younger brother. So, anyways, let's get into it. Let's start there. This is a fitting way to start. Sonic. What else? What can really be said about the little blue guy? He started it all for Sega, anyways. For me, obviously sunk hours into this. I think I might have played Sonic 2 even more. If I can get this out without breaking it, sorry. Jeez. It's in there. There we go. Jeez, sorry about that. It's loud as hell. Alright, well, we'll just look at each game as we did before. This was looks nice, in good condition. Has the manual. It's the not for resale version, which, to be honest, I don't know. I know the not for resale was sold with systems, but this isn't the original Sonic that I would have had back then. That one has been lost, but this was to replace it. So, yeah, I think. I think this one, the music's a classic, the game's a classic. I think I enjoyed Sonic 2 more. I played it more. But you can't go wrong. I think I liked in Sonic 2 when you could power up your spin. It was definitely up my alley. So, not to get ahead of myself, but so Sonic's obviously a classic. I definitely, as opposed to some NES games and other games, I did indeed beat this, which, I'm not saying it was all that hard, but a lot of games I never beat as a kid. But I definitely beat Sonic 1. So let's hear. Sonic 1. They're all Sega. Let's say it's the not for resale version. The quality looked pretty good. I'll say it's very good, and it is complete inbox. And we'll do, if you guys aren't here for other videos, I like to, for reference, look up the value, which I don't know off the top of my head. But it's just kind of a fun thing to look at and see, is there anything that's obviously everyone in the world probably had Sonic if you had a Sega, but not for resale. So the CIB is worth $19. All right. So yeah, I had to start there. So, I definitely played it. I don't think I played as much as the next one. But, here we go. So, Sonic 2 was a game that I sunk, hours and hours into. I liked the tail aspect. My little brother could, you could control tails, sorry. And, I liked the special stages more. I remember those, the 3D ones where you're running down the half pipe. I love the chase for Golden Sonic. And this one even had it had the versus mode, which I don't really remember what that entailed necessarily. But yeah, this game, I know a lot of people and a lot of people have different opinions, but I liked this game as opposed to the first one. But that was just probably timing. Let's see what we got here. What's a Jurassic Park poster? That's a nice poster. Sorry, I don't really have a lot of space, but I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. That's kind of cool. Not that I'd put it out. I'm just going to keep it with it. But it's nice. So it has that. It's a little easier to get out. Beautiful cart. Also, they're not for resale, but gosh, it's beautiful. I don't remember if this is the one I originally had or if I have replaced it. But I'm happy. It's not some super rare game or anything like that. But yeah, this one I have lots of memories playing, lots of times playing. Like here you can see the half pipe special stages, which I liked more than number one or even the later ones in like Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, I think the Casino Zone stands out in my head as something that I liked playing, and the music for it. So yeah, really, really fun game. I have a Sega Genesis console, which is in a box. But what I need to do is go through all these games I'm going through today and test them all to make sure they all work. That's probably would be prudent to know. So yeah, let's just keep moving along. Let's move along with the Sonics. So Sonic 3. I don't really have a ton of memories. I have more memories playing 1, 2, and then along with 2, I played Sonic and Knuckles a ton. Which is weird because I know I played this game and I know I got pretty far to the point where you can put Sonic 3 in the top of Sonic and Knuckles, as we'll see. But I don't have the attachment to Sonic 3 that I have to like Sonic 2 or even Sonic and Knuckles. But I did have it. I played it. I liked it. It was fine. But I just feel like some games you get a little more pull to. So must have in the old collection. Let's see how actually, you know what? I apologize. Where are my manners? I need to. Let's get caught up here on my logging. For resale. Very good copy of Sonic 2. CIB. Very good copy. Alright, let's go back to Sonic 2 real fast. Sorry, as usual, I'm all over the place. Don't know what I'm doing. Let's see, Sonic Hedgehog 2. So now for resale is 15 complete. All right. Sorry, I'm getting caught up here. And then, so let's take a look at the card. So, see it. So it looks okay. Like it's got this. I don't know if you can see that, like the discoloring, but I've seen a few copies of this, and many of them look like that. So I don't know if it's just something that happened. Well, if you own Sonic 3 and you want to go and take a look for me, please do. But I like you see the discoloring there. I don't know if that's normal. I haven't seen. I mean, I've had a couple other copies come through and out as I was putting this one together, and they went out the other way. But this looks okay. So I don't know if that's normal. Because I mean, like it's in great shape besides that. I just don't know if that's a natural thing that happened to Sonic 3 cartridges. Yeah, let's do this. Sonic 3. Again, Sonic 3 was not something that I played extensively. I definitely played it, and I had it, but I didn't have the attachment to it. All right, let's see. So this one's a little more valuable at 45 complete. So, yeah. I mean, it definitely a must-have, but for me personally, not one of my favorites. Okay. Sonic and Knuckles. So this one was a game changer for me. Because it had the whole, you could lock in Sonic 2, and I think you could just play with Knuckles in Sonic 2. But then it would really add on to Sonic 3. So I remember that, which is something I did, but I didn't do extensively. I played a lot of the game itself of Sonic and Knuckles, which was a fun game. It had the different type of I don't know how loose that's supposed to be, of special stages that were still 3D but not like in the half pipe. A little bit different. This looks good. A little dusty, but this one, let's see a bit of. So it looks like a dog took a bite out of the manual, but it doesn't bother me too much. It's not something I would go out of my way to replace. Shows it's been loved. But yeah, this was, besides Sonic 2, this was the Sonic that I spent the most time playing. But still probably not anywhere close to the work I put into Sonic 2. Let me know if you guys played a certain Sonic that you loved the most. As far as I can tell, this is pretty good shape. I mean, I feel like these boxes. I don't know. I don't think they ever became like super popular. I know some games have them, but. I never got the feeling that they abandoned the traditional shell. Sonic and Knuckles version. Let's say it's just good, but good enough. Sonic and Knuckles. So it's got some value. Even the loose has value, but the complete has some more value than even Sonic 3 at 83. So again, this was something I really need to test all these, because I would hate to be having a copy and it doesn't work, or it's a copy from that got some water in it from my fiasco a few years back, and it would be terrible to have a copy that didn't work. So that's something I need to do. And so let's continue on with some more Sonic. Sonic Spinball. You know, kind of the... I don't remember this game a lot. I think more so I just wanted to kind of collect the different Sonics, because I am a big Sonic fan. So this is a game I'd have to... This one, look at that. It's got the same dress. See, that doesn't seem... I mean, maybe everyone got the Jurassic Park one, but I don't know. 1993. I don't think that's... Maybe the Sonic 2 one's not supposed to have it. I'll have to research that and find out, which of them are supposed to have these Jurassic... I mean, I like the Jurassic, but now that I have so many, I might have to... Because I have... Down the line, I have the Jurassic Park Sega game, and I believe that one has a poster in it too, so I'm loaded up with Jurassic Park posters. If it's not supposed to be in the Sonic 2, if it just kind of got added in at some point, then I might use that for something else, if it's not supposed to be that. Anyway, Sonic Spinball, I don't have a lot of experience with, but again, it was just kind of, I'm going to put more towards my Sonic collection. See, that looks pretty nice. Again, all these just need to be tested. See, this one's got the same thing as the Sonic 3, so I don't know if that's something that happens to these given certain conditions, or if it's just natural. I'm not like, it doesn't look like it's... The sticker itself looks, it's glossy, it's fine, and nothing... So, I don't know. Or maybe that's just how it's supposed to be. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'll have to do some research on this poster, because the fact that now there's one in Sonic Spinball and one in Sonic 2, I mean, I don't know. I'll have to find out which game it was originally supposed to come to, or if maybe it was supposed to be in both. I don't know. I mean, Jurassic Park was a big time deal back then, but so pinball action. Yeah, I don't have a ton of experience playing this. Again, it was just something I kind of wanted. I played it as a kid, but it's something I wanted as part of my Sonic collection. So, and then here we go. One more Sonic game. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Beautiful case. Evil Dog. So this one I have not... This is like a Tetris. I have not played this much. I think my most experience might have been on one of those AT games, fake Segas. I don't know if they're fake. I don't know if they probably got permission, but that you like plug in and just can play games on. I think I might have played on that more than the actual cartridge. But let's see. Dr. Robotnik has invented a machine that turns good folks into rotten robots. Good folks are not animals. He's going after people, or Village Bean Folk. Oh, Village Bean Folk. What's a Village Bean Folk? It's a addicting, fun-filled puzzle. Unite 4 beans of the same color, so it's like Tetris or Tetris Attack thing going on here. Oh, characters from the TV series. I watched the TV series a little bit as a kid, but I didn't really I don't remember it at all. Sorry, I'm going to get caught up here on Sonic Spinball. I am frazzled today. What I'm doing. Sonic Spinball. CIB. I do love the classic shells of the Sega. I like that they present well. Like, you can line them up, and they're just, I don't know, they're big and bulky, but they feel solid. Like, it feels like your game is safe in there. Obviously they don't need it anymore, but you know, as opposed to $15, as opposed to like Nintendo 64, which is a next generation, but still like the paper boxes get so damaged. And I have some complete. I haven't done the 64 collection yet. I was sent on my agenda. Yeah. All right, let's get caught up here with Dr. O'Connick's Bean Machine. So this feels kind of, I don't know. It feels light and kind of almost, I don't know how to describe it. Almost loose, but not loose. Or maybe the thing's loose inside. I don't know if you can hear that. Maybe it's fine. Again, I'll have to test it. But it looks okay. The label has that same kind of thing on it. It's got to be like a time damage. Here's the manual. Did anyone ever use the notes section? I think one of my old games, in like one of the baseball games, when you had to write the code to pick up where you left off, I think I used that a little bit. But again, this was more, having this was more of a part of the Sonic, group of collectibles. And I came across, the opportunity presented itself. All right, let's see. So let's do sports games. Let's get some of them out of the way. I'm going to start with RBI Baseball 93. I was a huge baseball fan as a kid. Baseball cards, baseball games, playing with my brother. We'd when it came to sports games, we'd have 7-game series competitions, but it'd be 7 different sports games. So like game 1 would be RBI Baseball. And then, if you won, it'd be like, any other sport where there's a 7-game series, except you would just, you'd have a 1-0 lead if you won. It's a nice card. So this game was probably the baseball game that I spent the most time playing with as a kid in many different facets. I have another one. I mean, look at this. It's got the stats. Oh man, I was such a stat geek as a kid. We'd get the newspaper, which no one does anymore, at least not people I know. But the first thing I before the comics or anything, it'd be the sports section, and I'd lay it out, and I'd see what my favorite players had done. It was just a different time. There was no internet. You just that's how I found out about it. So I was, as a kid, I somehow became a Philadelphia Phillies fan. So this was the team right here. Darren Daulton, favorite player of all time, underrated in his time, but that Phillies team, man, oh gosh, good times. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm amassing a small, separate side collection of sealed games that I'm going to get graded. Not because I'm trying to, get value out of them, but just to preserve them. And so I came across a sealed, it hasn't come yet, it's coming soon, but I came across a sealed RBI Baseball 93 that I'm going to send in to get graded. And it might get a 2, I don't know, but it's more to preserve and display, as part of it. So I'm going to do when I have everything I'm going to send in, I'm going to do a before video where we go over all the games that I'm going to send, and then when they all come back graded, we're going to revisit it. So it'll be a 2-part video. But yeah, this one, I mean, I played maybe more than Sonic, this particular game, and there's other games too that took up my time, but this game. Man, good memories. It's back when baseball games were just simple. Just turn it on, pick your team, and go. CIB. It's RB Baseball 93. Alright, this will be the last game before we take a break. Baseball 93. So it's just $10 complete, but take these stickers off. So yeah, anyways, good times. Good times, good memories with that game. So I'm gonna stop it there, but we're going on to the next baseball just to get this one out of the way. This is the one after 93. I never understood why, because they had RBI Baseball 2, and then they had RBI Baseball 93, and then the next year they went back to RBI Baseball 4. So I don't know why they did that, but anyways, this will be when we pick it back up here in a minute. This will be. I'll see you in part 2.